now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. Room to run right away. Down the sideline to the 20, and he will score. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it, and they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along. Is our score
as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's second down.
Hey, 626.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
88.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Second and 10. With Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And If they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Warren. And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come up with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, hey, I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, hey.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Straight ahead with Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 21-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar night.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good hustle by the defense to meet the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain. on that
gain
screen
on the
pass.
play. Brings up second and
18
10
Cardinal, 18
at the
Cardinal.
16-yard line.
Back at 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 9.
Come on. Set. Check. Up. 19. Up. Check. Hurt. Go.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
Jones. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Hut.
Don't try and run. It's Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. His second touchdown of this first half. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Second down, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On third down, Rodgers This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third down, they need 5. To throw is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Working free downfield, it's Thielen. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
22-yard line.
First and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. Third down coming up.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
49 yards.
This one from just under 50 yards. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings
close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Rodgers on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay.
That is hot. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell
off
now,
Pittsburgh.
following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Vikings down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Coming up now for first and 10.
10 yards on the play. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 10-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. To throw, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
You can feel them start to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll run, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Stop already. What's going on, guys?
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth and goal. Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks puts this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way. You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's Rodgers. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Gain of 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Another catch on the drive, this one for 13 yards, and another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Oh, the ball's out, and the Vikings have the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A run, and here's Mason. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, we'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the ground is Mason.
Jordan Mason is carried. Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Let's go now.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
A gain of 17
From the 39. Here's a first and 10.
Vikings first down.
Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the Vikings. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.